In a quiet village nestled among rolling hills and dense forests, time seemed to flow at its own unhurried pace. The heart of this village was an elderly woman named Agnes, whose warm smile and kind heart had endeared her to everyone she met. Agnes lived in a charming cottage on the outskirts of the village. Her home was surrounded by a lush garden that seemed to have a touch of magic. The flowers in her garden bloomed in vibrant colors, and the herbs she grew had potent healing properties. Villagers often came to her for remedies and advice on various ailments, believing that Agnes possessed a deep connection with the natural world. Despite her age, Agnes had a youthful spirit that was infectious. She would often organize gatherings in her garden, where she would share stories of her adventures in her younger days. The children of the village were particularly fond of her tales, as Agnes could make even the most ordinary events sound like grand adventures. One crisp autumn day, as the leaves turned shades of gold and red, Agnes decided to embark on a real adventure. She had heard rumors of a hidden glen deep within the forest, said to be home to a rare and mystical flower with incredible healing powers. With a twinkle in her eye, she donned her worn leather boots, grabbed her walking stick, and set off into the woods. As Agnes ventured deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller and the shadows thicker. She followed the whispers of the wind and the songs of the birds, letting her intuition guide her. Hours turned into days, but Agnes was undeterred, driven by her sense of wonder and curiosity. Finally, on the third day of her journey, she stumbled upon the hidden glen. It was a breathtaking sight, bathed in soft, ethereal light. At its center stood the mystical flower, its petals shimmering in a myriad of colors. Agnes carefully plucked it, cradling it in her weathered hands. With the rare flower in her possession, Agnes made her way back to the village. She couldn't wait to share her discovery with her fellow villagers and use its healing powers to help those in need. News of Agnes's adventure spread throughout the village, and her reputation as a guardian of both the natural world and her community grew even stronger. But for Agnes, the true treasure of her journey was not the mystical flower. It was the reminder that age was but a number, and the spirit of adventure could live on in the hearts of those who cherished it. And so, in the quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, Agnes continued to be the heart and soul of the community. Her warm smile and kind heart a reminder that the magic of life was all around, waiting to be discovered by those with a youthful spirit and a sense of wonder.